Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be making a multi-purpose white loaf, and we're going to be using nothing but hands, because a number of people have mentioned the fact is that I always use machines, and just wondered if I could actually make a loaf using just hands. Of course I can. Please subscribe and please share. Anyway, we'll get on with the video. The recipe is under the video in the description. Right, now. First, we put in our yeast and our water and give it a good whisk round. Just get the yeast well dissolved in. Right there. What we're going to do now is mix the flour and salt together in a bowl. Just make sure it's all mixed in together. Right, now we're going to add that into the water and yeast. Now I'm going to start by just spooning it round. And basically speaking, we're just getting everything off the edge of the bowl and getting it into like a ball. So you're sort of making a bit of a dough, but without getting your hands in. And this is basically the best way of doing things. It's always better to get things going first. Give it a good stir around, get everything off the bowl. And if at this stage, if you think you need a little bit more flour, you can flick it in. You're going to be moulding this up and kneading it on the table. So looking at it, you need a little bit more flour. It will evaporate eventually. I just mix it in and that's it. We're now going to get it onto the table, and then we're going to start kneading this up. And basically speaking, we're going to keep moulding and rolling this up for 5 minutes to start with. It's handy if you get yourself a little clock or use your mobile phone with an alarm, so you can do this for 5 minutes until that alarm goes off. Good lot of exercise this is. This will keep you fit for ages. We're almost getting there now. Right, the bell's gone off. Right, we reset it and off we go again for another 5 minutes. So you keep moulding up and moulding up. And at this stage, you'll find the dough getting a little bit tighter. Right, the bell's gone off again. Now I'm going to spray around your bowl. And then you're going to pop your dough into that bowl. And then what we're going to do is just cling film it over the top, or just pop it into a plastic bag.
What do you think the answer was going to be?
With cling film, it keeps the humidity. And now I'm going to pop this into the prover, just so it actually proves up. As you can see, I'll just pop this into my back of the van, and we're just going to leave it there for around about an hour. Right, that's an hour later. Right, now we're going to knock this back. Just mould it back in again. Right, and we're going to re-wrap it back up again. And this time we're going to leave it for around about 10 to 20 minutes. Right, we're almost ready. Now spray your tin ready. And at this stage, pop your oven on so you get your oven heat up. And you want to be around about 220 to 240 Fahrenheit. Right, now what we're going to do is mould up the bread into a loaf. Mould it up into so it fits the tin. There you go. And now what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this loaf up in the tin, in a bag. And now we're going to be proving this up in a nice warm place. And if you've got a vehicle, you can just pop it in the boot, or, you know, I'm just popping it out to the back of my Transit because the bakery at the moment is really, really cold. And we're going to leave it in the back of the Transit for around about 1 hour. There she is. And that's about 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now I'm going to slice the top. And then just before it goes in the oven, I'm going to leave it out for 10 minutes. Open your oven up and sling in some ice. This just helps with the steam in the oven. Now we'll shut the door back up. Now once that steam's going, you can pop your loaf straight in the oven. Now this will bake for around about 30 minutes. That's it. As soon as she comes out, you can test your loaf by tapping on the bottom. If it feels hollow, it's ready. Once it's cooled down, give it a good hour, and then you can cut up your loaf. Right, now we'll get on for cutting the loaf up. Oh, that is absolutely spot on, that is. Oh, and the texture in that, that's really nice looking loaf. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and please share. And do check out the playlists underneath in the description, because under there you've got a selection of playlists of recipes and other items. We'll see you again in the next video. Laters!